Hey, J Street. I'm Jeff Jackson, was just elected to Congress from North Carolina's new 14th district and wanted to say thank you. Thank you for your support for our campaign, but more importantly for campaigns all across the country. This election went way better for the country than it could have gone. And one of the big reasons is that organizations like yours decided to do everything you could to make a difference. And you made an enormous difference. And I'm really grateful. And I look forward to seeing all of you in person really soon. Take care.
Hello, J Street. Kim Schreier, representative from Washington's 8th Congressional District. And first, let me just say thank you to you. I just won in a very tough district, a toss-up district that was even being called lean Republican in the final weeks of the campaign. And with your help, you got me over the finish line so that I can continue to work with you for a sensible solution and peace in the Middle East to give dignity and independence to both Palestinians and Israelis so that they can live side by side in peace. Thank you.
As a child of refugees from Hitler's Germany, I know how fragile democracy is. J Street provides a way for me to live my best Jewish life and engage in the political process, not only for Jews, but for Palestinians and all other oppressed people. I want my electeds to know that there are progressive, engaged Jewish Americans, and J Street fits the bill. I'm so grateful to have such a terrific political home.
Hello, J Street. I'm standing up for our democracy not only because of deep-held Jewish values, and not only because democracy will keep American Jews and all other minorities free and safe, but because all Americans, Israelis, and Palestinians will not be free or safe as long as white nationalism keeps undermining the integrity of our election, promoting anti-Semitism, and championing hate. As long as the occupation continues undermining Israeli democracy and robbing Palestinians of their lands, their freedoms, and their dignity. Democracy, diplomacy, and peace, and the fight for equality is what will keep all of us free and safe.
Here in St. Louis, we believe in democracy. That's why we're a part of J Street. From the J Street chapter of St. Louis, we wish everyone a terrific conference.
I'm Harriet Lavin.
And I'm Thea Lavin, and we are Jewish Wisconsin farmers and proud J Street members. And I choose J Street because I don't have to check any part of myself at the door.
And I support democracy because I can see what happens in this country when democracy is threatened.
For years, I struggled with the debate about Israel and Palestine. And I found that whenever I talked to somebody, it was a very rigidly ideological left-wing or right-wing view of what should happen and what the situation on the ground was. And I always felt like there was actually an easy answer to these problems, and if people could just have a rational, thoughtful dialogue, that we'd reach our goals where Israel is safe, secure, and prosperous, and there's a state for the Palestinian people that is also secure and prosperous and equal. And to me, it's always been a very easy idea, but difficult to implement because there was nobody talking about these solutions-oriented approaches that were going to make sense for Israelis and Palestinians. And then I discovered J Street, and I was like, wow, this is exactly what we've been needing for all these years. For an organization to come in and say, we are going to focus on, yes, securing Israel and making sure that Israel is a successful nation and welcomed by the community of nations, and also the Palestinians can have a land to themselves. And that's what's fair. That's what's going to happen someday. And J Street has shown over the years that it can drive that conversation forward and be the leader in enabling these conversations to happen and become progressive.
Hi everyone, it's Nikki Budzinski, the newly elected Congresswoman from Illinois' 13th Congressional District. I'm so sorry that I can't be with you today for your annual gala. I really very much appreciated all of J Street's support in my campaign and your partnership. I look forward to continuing that work together when I get inaugurated on January 3rd. As you know, I want to be your partner in supporting pro-peace, pro-diplomacy policies in Congress. I look forward to continuing to build our friendship between myself and J Street and working together in Congress to get things done. I look forward to seeing you again very soon and want to say again, thank you so much for all of your support. I wouldn't be here without you. I look forward to working together, and happy holidays.
Hi, my name is Wayne Senville. I'm chair of the Vermont chapter of J Street. Why am I a J Street member? It's really pretty simple. I believe in a two-state solution as the only way to bring stable, long-lasting peace to Israel and Palestine. And that's what J Street stands for. So that's the organization that fits what I'm looking for. Also, I remember back 10 years ago it was that I went to my first J Street conference in Washington. It was an amazing conference, and it was highlighted by a really moving, thoughtful talk by Amos Oz. And one of the points he made, it was a 15-minute talk about the two-state solution, and he used his hands to explain it simply. He said, rather than having Israelis and Palestinians living like this, they need to live like this. I'd highly recommend you go back and look at his talk on YouTube. So thanks, and look forward to this conference.
Hello, J Street. I'm Lori Resnick, founding chair of J Street Cleveland. I've been a national vice president of ARTSA, the Association of Reform Zionists of America, part of the Reform movement. I was looking then for an organization that would address the issues in my beloved Israel that are so important to me and that so troubled me. The settlement movement, the demolition of homes in the West Bank, which I always thought of as the Palestinian territory. I was invited to the last in-person J Street conference, and I was truly amazed at the array of presenters. So many of the presidential candidates, Palestinian leaders. I went to the Reform Movement reception and talked to so many. And then I talked with Rabbi Rick Jacobs, the president of the URJ. Lori, he said to me, there has to be a chapter in Cleveland, and you have to start it. So here I am, almost 3 years later. How proud I am.
Hello, folks. Chris DeLuzio here, Congressman-elect for the 17th District of Pennsylvania here around Pittsburgh. I wanted to say a big thank you to all my friends at J Street for all your support, all your contributions, all your help to get us over the finish line in a really tough and competitive race. The seat that Joe Biden won with nearly 53%, and we did a bit better, which really is a testament to all the help and all the support. So thanks for helping me win this thing. I'm looking forward to work with you in Washington.
Hi. I support J Street because I love Israel. And I believe that it's only through a two-state solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict that Israel can remain Jewish and democratic. I'm an American citizen, and I'm also an Israeli citizen. My entire family lives in Israel. And through J Street, we can push the politics here towards two states. And I feel like I'm also making a difference in my homeland. Thank you, J Street.